Hold up. Tell me the story about how you met Tobuscus. Elaborate, please.
I don't think you hit record. Well, I should mention since we're recording, we do have a special guest coming on later this
Well,
episode, so
we
maybe he
should.
can.
Okay, we should. Okay, so to set things up, Hunter and I were talking before the podcast. I made a Tobuscus joke. Very old internet YouTuber who's lost his mind now. And
Wait, wait.
Hunter said he met him, and I was just like, I need you to tell that story, and I want it recorded. I need this on
Oh,
evidence. I need this
okay.
online.
Well, you know
But
about the
yes,
court trial that he was in.
we do
Okay.
have a special guest coming later in the episode. Genuinely, this is not a joke. We do have a guest coming on. Potentially a controversial one. We'll see how you guys feel about them, but they're coming in
I would
maybe
say, yeah, potentially,
in
yeah,
an hour or so. They will join and we'll have a discussion with them. But
yeah.
yeah, but we're
We'll
baiting you a
see.
little
We'll
bit at the
see if it
start so that you.
happens.
So
Yeah.
no,
Some people are just
I,
gonna skip to the end
yeah, they
and
will,
see.
and they'll be
Like,
like,
oh, it's just
"Oh
Tom
my
King
God!" They'll
again.
never believe that we got that creator, that
Tobuscus.
writer, that internet
Yeah,
personality
I
on
guess
this
you
show.
could call him that. Yeah, yeah.
You could
And
call him a lot of
also,
things.
you mentioned like Tobuscus was like an old like content creator that's kind of lost his mind. The person joining us is also an old content creator who's lost their mind.
That is, oh, wow, that actually is kind of true, isn't it?
It's kind of accurate.
It's
We can't
kind
say
of
why,
accurate.
but it's a little
How'd you meet
accurate.
Tobuscus? I need to know.
Um, Tobuscus, this was like 2016, I think. He was at a convention that I went to, and I wasn't planning on meeting him there, but he was walking around doing one of his vlogs, and
Oh,
I was dressed as Spider-Man, and I went up to him and I went like Tobuscus, and he went
oh,
like, "Oh, let me get something with you, let me get something," and he filmed. He went like darkness, the redness, then whiteness on his little camera, very small camera too, and then he's just like, "I'm here with Spider-Man," and I was like, "Hey," and he's just like, "Take off your mask, Spider-Man," and I was like, "I'm good."
oh.
And then he did a little whole thing with me, and then he finished, and he went like, I gotta go to a panel. Where's this place?" And he asked where like a hall was, and I didn't even know where it was. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, all right, well, we're gonna go find it. And then I don't know if he was implying that I follow him or not, but I didn't. And then he uploaded the video, and I was not in it.
Not in it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I
Yeah, so
remember, actually, I
he cut
do
me.
remember you saying something about this. You might have even told this story ages ago. Was he in Heelys?
He was, yeah.
Oh, fuck, you guys. Well, now the way we know Tobuscus, I assume he wanted you to take the mask off so he could see what your complexion was, as to whether or not he would
Probably.
believe you in the video or not.
Yeah, yeah. He was just like, I noticed you're not Miles. Is
Mm,
there a reason?
yeah, good, he
I'm like,
says. Good. That's
yeah,
Tobuscus
yeah.
saying that, not me. And on that note, welcome to a Hero Story episode 31, I believe. Today,
Oh,
you've just got Hunter Harper and special guest coming later,
coming
and it's
soon, yeah.
not who you might think. I can already guess who they're thinking, and it's not them.
They're gonna think it's like JD. Still dead.
It's not JD. It's not Tyler.
It's not Sean.
It's not Sean.
And the reason it's not those three is because it is we are recording on American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's right.
And so I don't know why we didn't just move the day to a different like not move Thanksgiving, like move the recording day,
Yeah,
but
no.
me and you were just like, no, we're doing it now.
No, I want to do it
So
now. Well, like realistically, I don't know about you, but like today is the best day for me to do it anyway. And also, like this is
it
when the
works for
audience
me too.
expects. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't really realistically want to move it. Although, actually, that is a good note that we should bring up at the start of this. Very chaotic start to the episode, but I love this shit, man. Hopefully in the coming weeks, potentially after Christmas, just because December is extremely busy. We're
For
trying to
everyone,
work
yeah.
out how to do hopefully a weekly or maybe a bi-weekly every 2 weeks live stream on YouTube, little Q&A
Mhm.
thing that I've been wanting to work on just because like that's the kind of format of content that I enjoy is just like chatting in that kind of
Twitch
space.
streamers. He loves
I
Hassan
kind of like that's
Piker.
the
He
thing. I
loves
don't think I
Asmongold.
could do
Gold.
streaming because I'm not insane or not that insane.
You
But
don't
I
want to
like
shock your
that
dog?
style of content. I like that kind of back and forth and that discussion and talking. And we obviously have a very extremely loyal listening base, and so hopefully they would
Yeah.
I don't know, derive something out of it. So we're going to try and do that in yeah, let's say January of next year.
It'll be like the New Year's resolution for us
In
here.
terms of content coming up, we've also got D&D season 3 next week. We know we said that was going to be
Oh,
this week, but that's actually next week now. Um,
yeah. I was always afraid you'd remember one time you said on the podcast and you're just like, I have this recording, but I'm gonna mention it right now. It's like if we don't do D&D by August 2025, I'm gonna kill myself.
Kill myself. Yeah,
And I'm like, Don't worry, we'll do it.
I did.
So
I actually did. I'm a ghost.
yeah, you've been resurrected. They did the whole Chucky voodoo thing on you, and
Wow. Yeah. Hey, I watched Nightmare on Elm
yeah,
Street 3 last night. Good movie.
yeah. Why? I saw that.
Because I watched the first two the other week.
Oh, you did? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Just because I like watched other movies in between doesn't mean that I'm like, I'm gonna start watching the franchise at three.
Sorry, I didn't remember you did watch two recently as well, and you
Yeah,
didn't like
yeah.
two.
I like two about as much as I think most people like two, where you can see the really good in it, but it's also a chaotic mess.
Do you like the part where he's at the pool party and he just kind of goes like, "Ooh,"
Like this,
he just
people, I
kind of moves
love that,
around.
dude. I've always
He doesn't
loved
really
that. That's
do
one of my
anything.
favorite things.
He
That
just kind
does
of like
have
runs up to people and stops.
that movie. I've said this for a long time. I've probably even said this on this podcast, but the Freddy in that movie is one of the best Freddy performances that is kind of almost ill-fitting for that movie. He's so serious and so dark, and he's like, there's no jokes. He's just like in it for the love of the game. He's like, I'm just gonna fucking
Yeah,
slaughter kids, dude.
he
I
starts
just
cracking jokes at three.
three is when it really hits. I mean, he says, I mean, I love the line in two where he's like, "You've got the body, I've got the brains," and he rips open his head. I like that. That's good stuff. But that's not. That was more scary than it was funny. I'm like,
No,
ugh,
no,
fuck
yeah,
this guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then like three's like it's prime time, and as he
Yeah,
like
welcome
turns
to
into a
prime time.
TV.
But oh, what's a oh, he quotes Aerosmith. He's just like to the kid in the wheelchair, he's like, back in the saddle again. And then he like throws a wheelchair at him. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
Good
marathon this
movie.
whole franchise.
It's a
So
really good movie.
I'm enjoying these horror franchises. Like I watched Bride of Chucky today.
Mm.
I liked it. I liked it a
Oh,
lot.
really?
Yeah, I did.
Bride is a hell of a lot better than the next one. Seed is awful. It's the
Yeah,
worst one.
I've heard Seed is really bad. The
Have
whole
you
time
watched
during
the
Bride though, I was just thinking like, I think I've seen this.
Yeah, you
Like,
would
I
have.
thought I'd never seen it, but the whole time I'm just like, I feel this all feels like things I've seen before, but
Yeah.
there's also moments that I forget like I forget the plot completely, but like little moments I remember. Like I remember like the hotel mirror or yeah, mirror
Mm,
breaking. I remember that
Battering. Yeah,
kill.
yeah.
I remember them hiding the body in the car for like the whole movie.
Yes. Is that John
I
Ritter?
remember I
Is
don't
that
know.
John Ritter in that movie?
I remember
Yeah.
Chucky like
With the
turning
nails
Tiffany
in
into
his
the
face? With
doll.
the nails in his face?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that is John Ritter, I'm pretty sure.
No. But there's a lot
Comedic
of moments that
actor.
are just like, I remember this and I like this. And I like that it is like important to Chucky's story
Oh, no,
too.
it's super essential. And the next movie is also incredibly lore essential going forward as
And
well.
I like
That's
that.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Um,
But like when it comes to I guess Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, it's Jason and Freddy, and that's kind of it moving forward. But for
mm.
Chucky, he gets like companions that are important for the whole story. And I even know the TV show has like Tiffany involved and everything.
Yeah, it
So
does. Did you
I'm like, I like
was
that.
Bride the movie that starts with the police lockup where you see like a chainsaw and a hockey mask and whatever?
Oh,
Pretty sure
is
that's
it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure there were like fun Easter eggs at the start of that movie. Um,
Bride is. I also looked it up, and Bride is like even the director was just like this is like more similar to Army of Darkness than anything. Like it's more like
look,
comedic.
Michael Myers mask, Freddy Claus, hockey
Oh
mask
yes, yeah, it
in the
is. Yeah,
lockup. That's cool. I like stuff like that. We
yeah. It's
talked about
little
this, but
Easter eggs I
the
like.
Freddy's claws in Evil Dead 2, good shit, man. We love stuff like that.
Yeah, it's great. Like they how like we're gonna talk about Welcome to Derry pretty quick here, but I like how Welcome to Derry is like connected to The Shining, which is connected to everything and all that. I want
Hmm.
them to do like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and Chucky and like put in Halloween too. I want
Just
that all to be like
mix them
one
all
world.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
I I
Why not?
I love that idea for some of them and really don't want it for others. I don't think I want Michael Myers crossing over, but I think that's because I view Halloween as like
No.
slightly elevated because the first one is good.
Yeah. Like, no, Jason and Freddy obviously are together, but I think Chucky fits with those two and maybe Leatherface.
Yeah, well,
Halloween, no.
anything that's super like Halloween is the only
Well,
one that's
Halloween
never.
Supernatural.
It's not though, technically, really.
Newer trilogy, yeah.
How is the newer trilogy supernatural?
He
Oh no, you
dies and
mean
comes back like 100 times.
no? He died. He's never died. Michael Myers has never died. The only times that he was supernatural, I guess, was he was being controlled by magic stones or magic runes in Halloween
Oh
6, the Paul Rudd one.
yeah,
But like technically he
yeah,
never
yeah.
died. The closest he
It's
came
one of
to
the few
dying
I've
was
seen.
getting blown up in Halloween 2 when Loomis fucking lighters the room. But like in
Yeah, yeah,
Halloween 4, they just show that he's head to toe covered in burns.
yeah. But he's still like walking.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
He
He's
is
like Captain. He's like
supernatural.
Captain America. No, it's like
No, you can't say he's not supernatural. The only way
he's
they
well, he's
kill him and
not
ends
supernatural in
is
the
like
same way
they.
that Jason is. Like Jason literally had his head cut
No,
in half and was
Jason's like a revenant.
resurrected with
Yeah,
lightning. He's Frankenstein. Michael has always dwelled in this gray area of like, is he human? Is he not? I mean, Michael's whole deal is that there is no straightforward answer. He just is, and we don't
yeah. That's
know
fair. That's fair.
what's
Yeah,
going on. But like,
he's
he's
like the
never had an
Joker.
yeah. Oh, that's so true. That's true.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's,
Thank you for saying that.
I
I, s-
just maybe I
I watched
ruined your favorite character or I made him
I watched
better.
about 30 minutes of Space Jam 2 at work the other day. And I saw the Joker poster in the background, and I just felt like I was just like, fuck this company,
Oh, is there a
dude.
Joker poster in the
Yeah, because it's
background?
Warner Brothers. They just have like it was like the Joker poster and then Suicide Squad, and I was like, fuck these people, man. Fuck you guys.
There's a scene where LeBron is recruiting people for his team and he
I
goes to
saw it.
Themyscira with Lola
Yes.
Bunny
Yeah.
and Wonder Woman's there and they play like the Gal Gadot theme.
Yes, they do. And she sounds like Gal Gadot because whoever's doing the voice sounds like Lola Bunny, you must do the trial. And it's like
Yeah.
just and it's just like how could like the even in the
Just get Linda
accent she
Carter
can't
for
act.
that. Like yeah.
Fuck it, God, I hate her. I hate Gal Gadot, man.
Or
Fucking
who's the animated series one? Like Susan Eisenberg? Get
great.
her to
They have a
voice. Yeah.
cameo, dude. The JL from that in that movie,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
briefly. But I saw my boy Wally West was there. I was like, holy shit. He didn't say anything, but I was like, there he is. That was cool.
Yeah, greatest movie ever.
It is the greatest movie. Dude, I there were multiple points where like I'm sitting on the back, I'm trying to do work, and I'm being transfixed by Space Jam 2. And something would happen,
Oh,
and
it's
I
because
would
it's just like lights. It's like a
yeah, oh
police car
dude, yeah, it's
going by.
brain
You
rot
just
as
have to
fuck.
look.
I was just watching it. There were multiple points where I was just like, ooh. Like it was just like, whoa, that's a really seriously. We ended up, I took like four kids outside to play like actual basketball and cricket, your favorite sport. And
My
one of
favorite
them turned
sport.
to me
Mhm.
and he went, I was really trying to watch that movie, man, but I just couldn't. I was just like, holy shit. It's really funny.
Wait, how old are the kids you work with?
He's like 15. And he's just like,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I thought they were like I thought they were like seven or
no, I
something. I'm
like
like,
because I was sitting there
really?
and I looked around and he was just like head rested on the chair trying to go to sleep. And I was like, righto, anyone who wants to go outside, how about we just let's move outside away from Space Jam 2, dude. Fuck that. I'm good.
It's like there's like that one it was like a right wingers tweeted about like his son watching the Disney movie Strange World where which has a gay character in it and it's
I
just like my
know.
son looked at me and went, Father, I no longer desire to see this cinema or something like that.
I
That was like a story of what his 6-year-old said and so they
know.
left the
Yes.
theater.
That's so stupid.
Because there is a gay character.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. God, like, oh man, watching fucking Nightmare 3 last night is so funny because I'm like, okay, there's the blonde girl, the darker haired, more edgy emo girl, the kid in the wheelchair,
Dream
the black
Warriors.
kid. Like, it's literally hitting every demographic. And I was watching it and just being like, man, if this came out now, dead set, you would get that commentary. Like, oh, they just had to have a insert whatever the fuck. And it's like, my God, guys, come on.
They have
Anyway.
Lawrence Fishburne's in that movie, I think. Like
Oh,
a
that was
young
my
Lawrence
favorite part,
Fishburne.
dude. It said Larry
He plays like
Fishburne
a
in the
nurse.
it said Larry
Yeah.
Fishburne in the opening credits, and my fiance as a joke went, Lawrence's brother. And I was biting my tongue just like she doesn't know. And then he showed up, she went, oh, it's actually Lawrence Fishburne. And I was like, yeah, it's Larry short for Lawrence, dude.
Yeah, it was before he started getting like bigger roles like Matrix and stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, years before.
He
Hey,
plays
have you
like the most extra character in that. Like he has like two lines or
he's
something.
good, he's good, he's good, he's nice, he's
Yeah,
sweet.
but like he's not the
No, he's not a main
star.
character at all, which is good because it means he lives. God, the lady nurse in that movie is such a bitch, and she never gets comeuppance. She's like, "Fuck these kids! I don't believe anything they say," and then you just don't see her for the end of the movie.
Yeah, she left. She's like, screw this job.
The part where John Saxon's character, the sheriff dude, fights fucking reanimated stop motion skeleton Freddy is just that's absolute fire, dude. I love that.
Oh, it's so good. I mean,
That's
three is one of the
absolute
best
fire.
ones.
It
Three
is.
is
No,
my
it's this.
third favorite out
Is
of
it the
all of them,
first,
but
then
yeah.
New Nightmare, then three?
Then three, yeah.
Interesting. I remember liking three more than New Nightmare, like when I was younger. And when I was younger, I mean like 15 years ago. So my opinion is
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
subject to fucking change. But I'm kind of curious to watch New Nightmare now and see if I like it more.
I liked it a lot. I
Yeah,
thought
well,
it
like
was scary too.
I also wonder if like I watched it young and I went, I don't want it to be like a commentary on like, reality in movies. I just want it to be Freddy, dude. Like I didn't appreciate the,
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
was
The
doing.
meta,
It's
yeah.
so meta, dude.
It is, but it's good still. Wes Craven's like a character in it. When you watch it, I had this weird feeling the entire time, and maybe I'm the only one. And for the audience listening, if you ever watched New Nightmare, which is Friday the 13th, number 9, I think, it
It's
feels like
also A
Superman
Nightmare on Elm
Returns.
Street, part nine as well. Not Friday the
Yes,
13th, part nine, which is what you.
my bad. You're right. But it feels like Superman Returns, like Brandon Routh's Superman movie. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but the whole time I'm like, this is just Superman Returns. Nothing to do with Superman
But just
Returns.
the
The
vibe of it,
vibe,
the
the way it's filmed, the
dreamlike
way
vibe.
everyone looks, the
Okay,
way
okay.
like the color grading maybe, but the whole time I was like, this is Superman Returns. And I did rewatch Superman Returns right before like James Gunn's movie came out. Super.
Interesting.
So yeah.
Have you
I don't know.
seen
When you
it?
watch it, just feel like,
Okay, I'll be
do a
watching
double feature. Do Superman Returns before or
just
something.
watching it. These are
Like, this is just
spiritual
Superman Returns.
successes. Yeah. Have you seen the Child's Play remake?
Yes, I saw it in theaters.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
I
average.
remember thinking it's fine. I'm gonna
It's
rewatch it when
fine.
I get there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna like watch in order of release. So I have Seed, then I have like Cult.
Cult
No, I have one
curse.
before Cult. Curse. I think Curse is before Cult. And then I have the reboot and then the show.
Mm.
So and they're making another movie too, I saw. So I'm like, hey, that's good. I keep watching these franchises like Friday the 13th and Nightmare, and then I look it up afterwards, like there's no plans for this ever to continue.
No, dude. Yeah, no, not for Friday, especially.
Yeah, we're making a TV show about his mom. It's like,
At
okay.
least, yeah, fuck this. At least Robert
I don't
Englund got to
care.
play Freddy and whatever that. You remember that like American sitcom, whatever that was?
What?
Robert England returns as Freddy. I don't know, dude. I'm not American, so I don't know what it is.
I like
Uh
sitcoms.
I'm gonna say it's called the Robertsons or something. The Goldbergs. Do you know this?
No,
The Goldbergs. All right. Let me tell you about the Goldbergs. You ready for this?
sure.
A young member of a dysfunctional family recounts his childhood days with his overbearing mother, hot-tempered father, rebellious older sister, high-strung older brother, and suave grandfather.
So
Um,
Malcolm in the Middle.
so
Okay.
that's the poster.
It's Malcolm in the Middle.
So it's Mount, which is coming back. But
Yeah, it is.
a few years ago, they just had an episode where it was just Robert Englund back as Freddy did.
Okay. All right.
That's the
Cool.
last time he will ever play that character, and it was in
Yeah, because he said
in the
I did a lot of
Goldbergs, dude.
research. I did so much research while watching these movies because honestly, not gonna lie, there's some moments where you just gotta go on your phone. But I don't want to like go on Instagram or anything.
Mm.
So I want to look up, I want to do research while I'm watching like Nightmare 6 or something like that.
Dude, lock in. Come on.
I
Nightmare 6 is a great movie. I told you before you watched it. It's one of the best.
now we're playing with power.
It's not,
Um,
yeah. Ugh.
I looked it up and he said that he would only return to play Freddy if it's just voicing him,
Yeah,
which is
which
like
I think is
okay.
exactly what they would do. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's
like I can still voice him. I can't play the role anymore because he's like he's almost 80.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah. Have
totally fair. And it'd be cool if they could probably do that.
you seen Candyman?
Yeah, and Candyman,
The remake.
as in like the
Yeah.
the the sequel.
Would
More
you
of a sequel.
watch, would you, yeah, the requel, I guess. Would you watch the
Hmm.
franchise? Would you watch like all four of them? Is there four? I think there's two sequels and then the
I've
remake.
only seen like the recent one with Black Manta. I mean Wonder
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
and then I saw the first one.
Yeah, there's only four of them. What's your next franchise then? What's it gonna be?
After Chucky,
Yeah.
I was gonna do Texas Chainsaw.
You should fucking do Halloween legitimately. Like
I should, because I've seen like all but maybe three.
you should like have
And
you
I
seen
don't know
four?
which three. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's been a
Because
while.
it's like
It's like
like
the Halloween is a franchise that I like binged in like grade six.
yeah,
And
okay.
then I watched like the recent ones. And I've seen the original 100 times.
Mm.
And I've seen 2018 a few times. And like you mentioned like the Halloween 6, the one with Paul Rudd. I've seen that one,
Yeah.
but
But
I
the
would have known that's
producer's
part
cut
six
or
kind
the
of thing.
theatrical cut, because they're very
I have no
different.
idea.
They're
No idea.
very different.
What's better?
Oh, see, dude, double-edged sword, right? So producer's cut. You do not want to get me started on this.
All right,
Producer's
we'll talk about
cut.
comics.
Wait,
We'll
wait, wait,
stop
wait, wait,
there.
wait.
We got
Producer's
Batman
cut.
Hush the other.
Producer's cut, right, is edited way better. So the theatrical cut, for some reason, it does these. It flashes a bunch of like negative film reels above, like across the screen, like it inverts the
hmm
colors and it flashes light, and then you'll
hmm
hear like a and then like a guitar riff in the background, right? Just
Okay.
music video Rob Zombie fucking movie editing, right? Producer's
Yeah.
cut cuts that. It just cuts it to be like a regular horror movie. But in the theatrical cut, they reveal that Jamie Lloyd's kid, who is Michael's niece, they reveal that the kid
Yeah.
is Michael's. And we find out later in the theatrical cut that the cult that is controlling Michael Myers, I fucking hate this movie.
Oh, I think I know about this.
They extracted some of Michael's DNA and they put it in Jamie
Yeah.
Lloyd, and that's how the kid is his daughter. And it's like weird, but it's like, okay, at least he didn't, assault her. And then the producer's cut is a better made movie, but the reveal is that they the cult using their rune powers had Michael assault his own niece to impregnate her with his son.
Cool.
And it's just like not
Happens.
it's not fun anymore. It's fine when he's
Okay.
killing people, it's whatever, but it stops being fun. It's like it's dead set like the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, where they lean way too hard into it and they go, he was a child molester, and you're just like, well, I don't want to fucking like it's
I
not
hate
fun
that.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Like
People have tattoos of Freddy.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
probably like,
yeah,
oh.
yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, no,
Yeah,
come
people
on.
have like statues. Do you have a Freddy statue?
I do
Like
not
a
have
hot
a
toy
friend.
or
My only horror, like just out and out horror guys, I've got Michael Myers, I got
you got
Pennywise,
Michael? Right,
and
yeah.
that's it.
Those are
Yeah,
two good ones. Yeah.
my Pennywise looks
Who's your
fucking.
favorite horror? Is it Michael?
Yeah, it's Michael would be my top go just because Halloween did.
And then Big
Um,
P.
Big P probably is second, legit. Let's see if this works. Look at Big P at the moment, dude.
Is a good Big P.
That's a good Big P. Look at that. Do you like
Oh, I
the
didn't
head?
notice like the sewer thing. That's cool.
Yeah, look, it's his other head sculpt is in there.
It'd be cool if it was like Tim Curry's one.
It's so you can take that one off and put it on that head, and it's got like his teeth coming out.
You should get like a original like 80s it or 90s? 80s
Oh
90s?
yeah, there is the sideshow did a Tim Curry one, and it does look legit. Do
Be cool if Tim Curry was there, yeah.
you want to see your favorite figure?
Yeah.
It's the governor.
The governor, the show governor, yeah.
Yeah, well, the
That's
best
my favorite.
one. He's the best
Yeah,
one.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
That's my
I
like
think I don't know, it's definitely like recency bias, but also nostalgia bias, but I really like Chucky. I like his laugh. I
thoughts
like
on this
his
pose.
voice. That's a good pose.
Thanks, man. Sorry, let's get back to this
Dr. Doom.
podcast that we do where we talk about things and not just show off toys.
We should mention comic book stuff real quick. I just want to say, like, I think Chucky might be my favorite. I like his laugh. I like his personality. In Bride, there's a moment where uh
Don't fuck
she's
with the Chuck. I fucking love Chucky, dude.
there's that. There's
Presto,
also
you're dead.
yeah, you can do a good impression where she's just like, "Oh, we should drive there." Chucky's just like, "Oh yeah, you control the gas, I control the wheel. We're dolls."
Yeah. Yes.
He's like the only one that sees the reality of who he is.
We're dolls. He's so good, dude. I do love Chucky. I like, dude, I
There's
know
a
we've dead set quoted this on the podcast like 4 or 5 times, but it's just like, I have a queer kid, gender fluid. I'm a serial killer kid, not a monster. Just like, Dude, I love that. Yes,
He's
our
just
progressive
good.
king.
Yeah. I like Chucky. I'm excited to continue this series. Maybe I'll watch Seed later.
I
Uh,
like, I think for me, like, it's just Michael Myers, I think I like because a lot of people have contributed to that character. Like anyone can be the dude in the suit. Like if you get the mannerisms down and the head tilts and the like the movement,
oh, for like, yeah,
people
for
can
like Jason or
play Michael
Michael.
Myers. But
Yeah.
then like
Even Jason.
Chucky, it's Brad Dourif, dude. I'm sorry.
You
It's
have to do
Brad
his
Dourif and
voice.
that's it. And like I liked Jackie Earle Haley in the remake. I think he's pretty good as Freddy, but like it's Robert Englund, dude. Like it's so that guy.
I liked Mark Hamill in Chucky's remake, but it can't.
This
He's
is
pretty
for
good.
Tupac. Yeah, I don't yeah, I guess he's all
It
right.
is like I don't like how it's a robot.
It's a robot. Yeah, it's an AI. Ugh.
Yeah, which
And
is
like
dumb.
Pennywise is another prime example. Like I often wonder, I'm like, how much of this character do I love? Because like, oh, I really love the movie. Because like the It franchise kind of goes against what I love specifically about horror. I always talk about like nuance and subtlety and like the mood and the atmosphere, but like It is very in your face and like I'm shaking at the screen. I'm going fucking crazy. I'm CGI. Look at me. I'm a little baby with wings. Like it's completely not the kind of horror that
That's
I
a good
like.
point.
But I think
That's a good point.
I think like I just love I love Bill Skarsgård, dude. I fucking love that guy, and I just love his performance as that clown. Like that's really what it comes down to. I like the clown. I like him.
Duck and cover kiddos.
Duck and
I
cover,
guess
kiddos.
we
Oh,
should mention that. I guess we should talk about
let's
that.
talk.
We
Yeah.
I will say real quick for the audience listening that are just like, oh, give it up already. We have a special guest coming on later as a
Mm.
reminder who actually is a big comic person. So I
Mm.
kind of want to save the comic conversations for that person. Uh
Literally a comic book writer, a published comic book
yes.
writer.
And we will like there is Lantern news this week. There is a new Justice League issue, DCKO #2. Like the DC universe is moving forward, and we got like comic book news and everything. But I do want to save that for our special guest, which should be here pretty soon,
Mm.
I imagine. We'll see. But did you send him a link?
Yeah. Hopefully
Okay,
they got it.
so
I'm unfamiliar with their email.
mm,
Let me have a look.
well, we'll see. We'll see if Williamson can join or not. But yeah, we'll. That's why we're talking about like horror and I guess
I
horror
look,
is what we're
I
talking
really
about.
don't think I think the audience that listens to this is happy that like we're here and we're just chatting shit, and I think like likes just being part of the conversation. I don't think it necessarily
Yeah,
has to be.
totally.
It doesn't have to be. Hey, did you read Daredevil Punisher: The Devil's Trigger issue 1 this week?
So yeah.
Yes, it
But
goes.
I will mention when he gets there, like I did find I've had this issue for like 2 weeks, the latest Batman Hush, and I
Oh,
finally read it today for the podcast and is garbage. So
I
I'll
would
talk
love
about
to hear
that.
you talk about that.
Oh my
Sincerely, I would
God, what are
love to
they?
hear.
Jeff Loeb, what are you doing? Anyways, yeah, well, yeah, Lantern News and everything like that.
Jeff
But yeah,
Loeb. Jeff
no,
Loeb, that's a new one.
I'm not going back. But yeah, Welcome to Derry finally revealed Pennywise this week.
On this
Um,
podcast, either this week, like the last week or the week before, we had a conversation where you didn't like this show and I did, but I had reservations. And I think my overwhelming opinion was I fully believe that they're going to tie things together and shit is going to amp up and it's going to get real good. And I feel like this week's episode was vindication for me holding on and believing in the process and being like, okay, all of these things are going to work and make sense and come together. And I think it did. Doesn't mean the show is perfect or it's going to
okay.
be perfect from here. But I think this episode, between the military plot and the kids coming together, and then our big Pennywise reveal, which that reveal was so fucking good. I don't know why I didn't think about it being like a, yeah, when they reveal him, it's going to be like a reveal. And it was just, fuck, it was so, so good.
There's
Spoilers
a
for the show.
spotlight in the background and
Oh,
everything.
like, I genuinely did not twig that Maddie was Pennywise until he held on to the pole. He grabbed onto the pole, and I went,
He was
"Oh my
ignoring them when they
God."
found the bodies. Yeah.
Yeah, and like when they walked in and they were all high off their head, which at first I was like, "Oh my God, this is such a silly scene," and then it ended with Maddie being like, "Come on, we're close," and I was just like, "Oh, interesting that he didn't get affected by the pills," and like. even then I still didn't click, oh, it's not
Oh,
him.
really?
I don't know
Okay.
why, like the whole time. I think because he was there for so
That's what
long.
let me off.
Yeah, it wasn't until he held onto the pole I went, oh, I was so fucking hyped,
He's
dude.
go so dancing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, yeah, I knew going into this that Pennywise was in this episode.
Yeah, so did like I knew that too because they kind of heavily promoted it as such. Like this is the episode in the sewers. That sounds
Yeah.
bad given this, given the book.
Oh yeah, the book, yeah.
Not that. Thank fuck.
But it's a great reveal. I did not like the show at first. I think it's gotten better. I don't think it's perfect right now. I think
Mm.
I need more of the clown, which I know
Oh,
we'll
we're
get
definitely
more
getting
of
more of the
him,
clown, yeah. He's in
but he
play
was the
now. Like
best
it looks
part.
like 100%. Like once he's on screen, you just like you remember why like this franchise works and hinges on his performance. I mean, him walking down that tunnel and just being like, "But you couldn't save Matty boy, tasty, tasty Matty boy." I'm just like, "Fuck this guy,
Yeah.
dude. I love him. I love him so
It is
much."
funny that he became Matt, went to the kids and was just like, let's go to like
Just
Pennywise's home,
fucked
and he's
around
doing
with
like
dude.
the
Those
he's doing like the
yeah,
trying
yeah.
not to laugh
The
thing.
memes, all the memes of just him being like, "I cannot believe how easy this shit is, dude. Like for real. You
Yeah.
guys are gonna follow me into the sewer."
But
Oh.
it's great and it's entertaining and yeah, I liked it a lot. I'm glad that he's finally in this. I hope he's like my fear is like next episode's gonna come out and be like, here we go, Big P show is back, and he's just not gonna be in next week's
No, so
episode.
next week's episode, it looks like is the Origins episode where we're going to see like Bill Skarsgård looking like Bob Gray, Bob Gray being the clown, the actual
Mhm.
clown that Pennywise stole the identity from. Because like it looks like Dick Halloran is trapped in this, some sort of ghost world.
Box is open.
Box is open, which fuck, dude, as a like
Mhm.
realistically, the only Stephen King shit I've read is like It, The Shining, Doctor Sleep, Cycle of the Werewolf, and one other.
The Long Walk.
No, it wasn't The Long Walk. Um,
The Walking Dead.
you know what? Doesn't fucking matter. Although I did find a Nightmare on Elm Street DVD box set down there that I didn't realize I had. Thanks, Grandma. Fuck yeah, that's sick ass. Um, yeah,
Oh,
and
is
so
it the
like,
Daredevil Punisher
yes, it
thing
was.
that came
Yes,
out today?
the
Yeah,
devil's
okay.
trigger issue one. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Devil's Trigger. Okay, yeah, yeah.
But like, dude, seeing all this, like, literally The Shining, the Doctor Sleep, the It of it all, like being tied together, it's like
It's really
absolute
cool,
nirvana,
yeah.
dude.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what I want from like Chucky and Freddy and
Yeah, oh,
Jason
dude, it's a
and Evil
genius move.
Dead.
Because I said to you
Yeah.
guys in the group chat, like it was when I read the book was it last year or the start of this year? No, it was last year. When I read the book last year, there's like the passage with like the black spot, which is where all like the black military personnel get to hang out because like,
Yeah.
they don't have to deal with like the racism on the base and whatever.
Hmm.
And in that, when the black spot is attacked by Derry's White Legion of Decency, which is Derry's version of the KKK, they burn the black spot to the ground. And in that, they're trying to escape. And they talk about, this young chef, Dick Halloran, who's like, let's go this way. And they're like, Dick, that's Suicide Man. He's like, no, I'm telling you, I can tell this is the way we got to go to get out of here. And it's like, he's there for, maybe it's not 5 pages, maybe it's a little bit more, but it's a cameo, and it's like a
Yeah,
holy
it's not
shit,
a
that's
lot,
Dick
yeah.
from The Shining. And now he's like a fucking main character of this show, and it's like no longer like, hey,
Yeah.
did you know? It's like, no, he's literally like the third main guy, and it's fucking cool, dude. I love
He's
that
the
they've
only one that
done
we
this.
know lives too.
I love it. Yeah, it's true. Well, no,
He could get
uh,
hit hard and become a Rick Halloran if he gets
yeah.
shot in the head or something.
Oh, and yeah, and he changes his last name and moves out to Georgia, and he becomes Rick Grimes. And that's
Do you
why,
think?
yeah, yeah. Do you think? I don't. It's so
He's
stupid.
talking to like Danny in the hotel when he's talking about the lockbox. You're just like, I had a
Stop
wife
acting like
named
you know the way
Lori.
ahead. I got stuff out here, Danny. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. What was I talking about? The fucking yeah, this shit. So Bob Gray being the actual
Oh,
dude that Pennywise stole the thing, like the
played
identity
by
from,
Bill Skarsgård. He looks
played by
like the
Bill, which
lead
we saw,
singer from July Talk.
we saw that briefly in chapter two. There's that scene where Bev sees Bob Gray and it's Bill Skarsgård with just like the head makeup and the hair, but like not in the clown garb. Remember, he does this thing. He like slashes down his eyes and he like cuts around his face and
Yeah, yeah.
um. But yeah, all of these black and white bits that we've seen in the teasers, like this shot there and all of that, apparently that is all from
Better Call
this,
Saul.
is all from Better Call Saul. You fucking, you're such
He
a
looks like
dickhead.
this guy. This guy's in a band called July Talk.
Okay.
That's
I
what.
guess he
Sorry.
kind of does. No, you're not entirely wrong.
He was also in Sinners. He was one of he was like the banjo player, but I'm like that's just
Is that like a racist? Is he one of the
yeah,
racists?
well, he plays one.
I was gonna say cool, but that's not cool. Well, so, big opinions on this episode, guys. Hey, racism not cool. That see that shot?
That's
That's
cool with the
that's
eyes, yeah.
another one that's from apparently this any of the black and white stuff we've seen. It looks like it's this
So
episode. So
is
that's
this guy
good.
he played a clown in a circus?
Bob Gray was like the Dairy Township actual clown. I don't know if you saw. Oh fuck, man, I'm going
Or
deep
he's like
here.
the town mascot in a way.
He was in the circus, so he played like an actual clown. He was Pennywise the dancing clown, the actual dude in real
Oh,
life.
I didn't know about
His
this. That's
job,
cool.
yeah, and Pennywise took that identity. I guess he was just like, "Yo, this is that costume is fire, dude. Can I have that, please?"
I
Um,
wonder if he took it because maybe people were afraid of them.
yeah, probably. That's probably it. But I don't know if you've seen this toy, right? This is like a NECA figure, but like you can see he's got like the headpiece. Like so it looks like we're going to get
Oh.
flashbacks and we're going to see, the
I was gonna
actual
say so
guy.
so it looks like a Pennywise cosplay.
Yeah, which is what it's going to look like. And then Pennywise obviously is going to
That's cool.
take the identity and
So
actually,
they're copying the Halloween episode from WandaVision when they wore the comic accurate suits.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm hearing.
that's
That's
it.
all I'm
That's
hearing, yeah.
that's it.
They're copying. Okay. That is cool though. I'm
It
looking
is, yeah.
forward. So that's this
That'll
episode
be
coming
this
out?
episode coming, yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll try to watch that when it drops. I usually
We
watch the next
saw.
day.
I don't know if it'll be this episode. It was in the teaser, but they show the black spot burning, which is cool. That's something from the book because this show has not really adapted the parts of the book that were missing, which I like from the movies, which is what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like all the parts that weren't in the movies. We're going to put here. Here's the ironworks. Here's the Bradley gang shootout. Here's the black spot, and the black spot is like the only thing that they've done. But it is admittedly cool, and it only occurred to me like maybe 2 days ago that this shot, which I keep posting or keep sending you guys with him holding like the machete in his hand, that's clearly
Hmm.
the black spot burning in the background. So that might be from this episode.
The black spot being the comet that he came from.
No, that's
Like,
the club, like the military
oh,
bunker.
I see.
So it looks like
Okay, okay.
it looks like the way the show's going to do it is that the dude that the theater owner that has now escaped, who
Hmm.
is like on the run now. It looks like the town leadership, like the Bowers sheriff and whatever, is gonna go to the black spot thinking that they're hiding him there, and that's why it's gonna get burnt down. But in the book, all of that happens, the Stephen King KKK attack, and at a point like it might even be Dick Halloran or maybe it's Mike Hanlon's grandfather, but they see like this huge bird hovering above the black spot as it's burning, and we obviously find out
Right,
later
yeah,
that
yeah.
that was Pennywise. So I don't know, things are happening. If all of this shit happens in the next episode, we get the flashbacks of like Pennywise's origins and Bob Gray, then we get the black spot being burned down, we have Pennywise standing there aura farming with a fucking hatchet and whatever. I'm so in. I'm so in.
I'm excited. Like, we have 4 episodes left?
Three.
Huh?
It's only eight
Okay, yeah, I
episodes.
guess we gotta go. And then
Yeah,
season
that's what I
two's
mean.
already
Things have
filmed or
to
something like
happen.
that. I do want to say I know as our guest is here, but I do
Yeah,
want to
she
say
is.
before you let Scott Snyder in, um, have you noticed anything about the kids this latest episode?
Yeah, that they've aged like
Yeah.
massively. Yeah, it's so
Yeah. So
funny.
the writer strike happened when filming this. and so they had to pause production. And when the writer's strike ended, they had to quickly like reorganize production
Yeah.
again. It's not like they go back day of. So the kids, since you have like children as your main actors here, they've definitely aged. I think some of them aren't as obvious.
No,
Uh,
and then some of them are really obvious.
Maddie was very obvious. I'm like, maybe it's because he was like gone for so long, but he's just
It's
like,
tasty, Maddie.
that's a grown man.
Yeah. Oh no, it was. I sent that comparison photo in the group chat. It's very, um, yeah, it's very obvious, isn't it?
Some of them they're hiding a little bit better than the others. I think the girl who now is like covering her eye because of the saw
Oh
incident from
yes.
the episode before. I think because her eye is covered, it's not as obvious. And
Mm.
I think the main girl I didn't really notice much, but everyone else I was like, oh,
Just realized that shot is going to be from that one as well, which is such a creepy ass shot, dude.
it's cool, yeah.
I don't know. Do you remember
Join
like
me.
you've seen the parts in the trailer where it's like there's like hundreds of kids floating and it's like a foggy kind of background and Pennywise is doing the sort of walk towards, I think it's Lily on the
Mhm.
ground. That in the description for the last episode, it says like a fog rolls over Derry. So clearly that's going to be from the finale. I think it's going to be hype, dude. I reckon the next three are
And
going to
then
be
after the finale, then season two is like a different timeline or
30 years
timeline.
back in
Like
the
it's
past. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like wow, this is actually gonna
That's
wrap
what I
up
mean. Some of
this
these kids might
story.
just fucking like they bite the dust. I imagine like
Some of
maybe
the
at least
adults probably will too.
don't know.
So it's like
Except the ones
we
that
gotta wrap
obviously
up
like
this specific story.
Mike
So
Hanlon's grandfather, and father, who is one of the kids in this cast now. Obviously, they have to live to a point because they're in the movies. Or Mike's dad.
yeah,
Yes. Okay. Well, our special guest is really their special guest is calling me, so I've just got to admit them into the thing. Please
yeah,
welcome
we can start.
special guest returning to the show. This fucking motherfucker. It
Well,
was,
that only thought you took 10 minutes to let me in the call.
I was talking
Jeez.
about Pennywise, bro. Sorry.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you were talking about.
Welcome to our controversial guest, Josh DeGrazia,
How we
otherwise
doing?
known as JG, which is what we call him, JG. How are you going?
JG.
What does the G stand for?
Gang, gang.
Not where I thought that sentence was going, but okay.
How are
JD, I
you
don't think you've
going,
been here
JD?
since July.
It has been a while. You guys don't like me anymore, but it's okay. I found my
That's
way back in.
untrue. We talked about you literally last week, and we
I
said we
I
miss him.
didn't even listen.
That's not even a joke, too.
Oh, you know, it's definitely not, is it?
I think JD, the last time you were on was to review Superman.
That is a while.
What?
Or maybe Fantastic Four. Were you? Yeah, you were on for that.
Yeah,
I
he
was
was
with the
definitely here
Fantastic
for.
Four one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It has
so
been a while though.
only
Well,
movie reviews though.
my days off changed, and I said to the guys, like, oh, I can record Sundays if you want, or Saturdays. And Harper was like, yeah, man, like, sometimes we'll do an episode with you, and we just haven't reached one of those yet. But,
To to be fair, you've never
here we
brought
go.
it up. You've never been like, "Hey, can I like we just record and we never
I
hear
just
from."
wish you guys would hit me up. I just wish I would be an option.
I
It's
hit you
always,
up
it's always,
yesterday.
it's
I hit
always,
you
it's
up
always
literally
Hunter.
yesterday.
It's always Hunter this and Hunter that. I think we've had
I've
enough of
taken
the
over
Hunter.
the
Okay,
company.
we
I
could
think
do
so
out.
too.
We could do without the Hunter. We could do
I
without
look,
the.
I know he's not here, so he can't defend himself. I think we've had too much of Tyler. I think him not being on the last few episodes has been a
I agree.
blessing in disguise. Like he's
I
just
agree.
He was literally on last week.
yeah, I know, I don't like that. But he wasn't the week before and it was blissful. Remember he sent
I,
like
I
one
It
clip
was
in and it was like, oh.
I agree. When are we gonna have our? When are we gonna have the Josh and Josh show? When is it just gonna be the harps?
that'll be it for me. See you guys.
That will be the net when the next season of Ahsoka comes out. We'll structure the podcast in the exact same way. We'll do like the 3 and 3 so that I can say
Okay.
my classic joke.
I
Does
like
that
it.
even
I
have
like
a
it.
release date?
I have no idea, dude.
It's
I
filming,
didn't even know
so I
they were
guess
making
like
more.
it must.
I didn't even know they were making more Ahsoka, to be honest.
What? Yes. What do you mean? You're so. Did you even watch it though, JD Lee? You don't watch things.
I watched a couple of episodes.
Couple.
Was it the
It was
Anakin
like a
one?
blue. I'm pretty sure there was like a blue guy who looked like Elon Musk. He showed up.
Who's more
JD
evil?
watch
Hmm.
JD
That's a
will
good
watch
question.
shows like you watch like The Simpsons. Like you just turns on an episode and he'll watch half. Okay.
Honestly, that is true. That is true.
JD, what was the
Even
last
though
thing you watched with like intent? When was the last time you sat and watched like this?
Twilight Zone. I've been watching it recently. Pretty good.
Interesting. Are you going to watch
Oh,
the
okay.
movie
That's
where
actually
where they murdered 2 children?
Oh, I didn't know about
What?
all this. I don't know. I've been watching the classic one from like the 1959.
I've definitely talked about this. John Landis, director of American Werewolf in London, he directed The Twilight Zone, and they were filming a bit in Vietnam for the Twilight Zone movie. Um, and they were filming it past the hours that like children actors were allowed to work past. So it was all completely illegal. And the helicopter that they had hovering above set like clipped something above and crash landed down on the main actor and two kids and just eviscerated
God.
them. And John
Oh
Landis
my
didn't
God.
spend a single day in prison for that.
And had they
Oh my
been working
God.
regular hours, they wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, exactly correct. It was
Wow.
like all a rush job. It was crazy. Yeah.
The question is, was it a woman pilot?
Oh my God.
He's back. He's back, baby.
That's crazy. Damn.
That is
We were talking
Come on,
about
missed.
Chucky.
You
We
guys
were talking
missed
about
that.
Well, we
horror
always make the
icons
jokes that
earlier.
JD is like the bigot, but then he comes on and he actually like we
He
It's
remember.
actually
guys,
is, yeah.
it's not a joke.
Oh God. Okay. This is why he's
Oh
not on
wow,
with
yeah.
you
I
guys.
mean, that's something that Chucky would say. Yes, we were talking about horror icons earlier. That's something that Chucky would definitely say.
Oh, how long have you guys been recording? Has it been a good episode so far? Or has it been one
Four
It's
of
been
those
a
like
hours.
great episode until you showed up.
like if I'm not putting the thumbnail, you might not get, like the kind of traction that it should get,
No, 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 I've
That's
already
true.
figured
That's
out the
true.
thumbnail, dude. It's gonna be your
Yep.
silhouette,
What?
mystery guest, dude. That's it.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Just a really
Wasn't my
scrawny guy.
Yeah, scrawny, no muscles,
you
can't
guys
grow a
think
beard properly.
you guys think I look scrawny, actually? You can be honest with me. It's been a while.
But the
No, you
question
look
is, was it a
good.
woman pilot?
That's a good question. That can go in
It's
the
not.
thumbnail.
Fucking Charlie Kirk over here, dude.
And answer the question.
There is there is comic news and everything. We were actually waiting for you to talk about it because we don't
Mm.
know we're
I can't even
stalling
tell you the
this
last time I
whole
read a
thing.
new comic, but go on. Probably over a year.
We overhyped the audience. We said that we were having Josh Williamson on and Scott Snyder
Yeah.
and like
My
Tom
favorite part was
Kang.
in the intro. I said we're going to have a guest on that's going to be controversial for the audience, and I feel like JD has completely lived up to that threat, the threat that I made.
Like the audience knows what to expect. I'm like a box of cereal. What you see is what you get, you know?
Yeah, what do we see, JD? What do we see?
Hopefully not someone who's scrawny. It kind of hurt when you guys said that. I'm a little better start pumping iron right after this.
You're like glowing in this lighting too.
I
I
just
know
think
you guys
like
hate this light.
you used to look way more defined, I think is what it is, and now it's just a little bit more like pudgy.
No, there's times where we didn't realize JD was jacked until he did like a CGC unboxing and his camera was like further away and he
Yeah.
like stood up at one point like what the
What
hell?
is JD? Is he moving for the better lighting?
You guys, well, I know Hunter hates that
Oh, I know
low
this
light,
angle.
so
I know this angle. I know that row.
I've seen
we're back. We're back, boys.
sitting in the corner. That's what I remember.
So I used to be more defined. All right, look, I'm gonna pin this. I need you guys to put it in writing so I can paste it on my wall, and that way I wake up to it every morning, and it's just like I need the hate comments. Like
You need that.
honestly, if
No, I get you. Like the hate
if
motivates me
people
as
could go
well.
in the
Yeah.
YouTube comments and like put some hate comments about my build and physique, that way I could print them out and I could be
That
tortured
will
by it.
really hurt him.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
dead set. Like
Please,
the
I
way
need Ronald McDonald to tell me that like I used to have it, but I don't.
I'm gonna say that you look more like Fat Sector now than I do.
Wow. Ouch.
Damn.
Sorry. Sorry.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, you don't. You look
So-
great, JD. It's all good, bro. You're
Maybe I
good.
could get a fat hero name. Maybe like, because you guys had the whatever Tyler's was, and then you had Fat Sector, right? It was what was
That
it,
was like
Fart Man?
episode 200 or something was like the thumbnail was on Kingpin surrounded by our like
Oh
fat
yeah, or the
faces or
fat
something
version.
like that.
Fat
But
JD. Oh, Fat JD would be just the Fat Flash, like that from that thumbnail, the Ozempic Flash.
oh, is that that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's all you need. Oh, well, I was gonna say like fat sector is a pun on far sector, so I guess instead of the Flash, it's just the fat. That could be his hero name.
It's so stupid.
I guess yeah, we could jump into like comic book related stuff and news and
Calorie
whatnot. I only
Allen?
have
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I Wally.
Wally Waste. Wally Waste. That's good stuff.
Oh,
That's good stuff. We so
that's
back.
pretty good. That's pretty good. You guys mentioned last week because I also wasn't on last week, so I just listened to it. But you guys mentioned like Lanterns is coming out summer, and you guys just went okay and then moved on.
Yeah.
It's more than that.
Okay.
Fat Sector's gonna be making an appearance in this. Okay.
What?
So the re it was coming out in March originally. Now it's gonna come out after Supergirl. There's no more release date besides late summer.
Hmm.
Uh, there is no reason specifically said there, but there was an event, like a comic convention somewhere where they showed a teaser trailer. In that, the information given is Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart have been training together for months. Hal Jordan plays a substitute teacher role to Jon Stewart and is a little fed up by Jon. Kilowog is busy somewhere else. They mention a squirrel Green Lantern, so likely like Chip Zdarsky. And the suit is apparently inspired by Green Lantern Earth 1,
Okay.
which is like the
Isn't it
astronaut
Uh,
suit.
okay.
astronaut? Yeah.
Yeah, so why?
Not sure about that.
I don't like that. So I don't know. We're not getting like a main like here's the like that's what the suit looks like. It's like black and has a little bit of green and
You
it's
know what?
very
Never
like
mind. That goes hard as
tactile.
fuck. That's not what I was thinking.
What were you
That's.
I don't
thinking?
know, I just
I'll show you.
here's another
This was the one that I was thinking of, but
give you Fat Sector.
yeah, it is Fat Sector. Fuck you, goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you to all
I
the
know.
people that I asked on the Hero story to Google Fat Green Lantern and see what the results were because we are right up the top of the Google search. There we
What's beating us?
whatever the fuck that is. That actually does kind of look like JD now. Wow, that's crazy. Look at that.
So
Ah.
we're trying to get Harper to go ahead of JD.
Damn,
Great.
man.
And for
I'm
more
gonna
comic book news,
go
that's it.
hard as fuck. I'm gonna go hard as fuck and in the name of Joshua Harper.
That's me. That's me, man.
In
I
fattest
told you, like,
day
my
in
revelation yesterday. I ate like a chicken burger and I was like, ah, you fat ass. What do you do? And I'm not talking like a nice grilled chicken. I'm talking like it was deep fried
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I got on the treadmill and I realized because I sometimes I'll look at my phone on the treadmill and like my eyes can't fucking focus. But then
Yeah.
last night I pulled up an issue of like what 80s Doctor Strange and I was just reading and going on the treadmill and I could do both at the same time without issue.
So
And I
what
was
what
like,
what kind
oh,
of I saw you text this about the reading on the treadmill. What kind of pace are we going at while we're reading?
this
Like,
is
is
like
it
four and six,
a
dude.
leisurely
It's not
walk?
that. Yeah, this is slightly above a
full
meow.
sprint.
No, yeah, yeah. I'm just fucking no.
Now, do you do incline or is it just flat walk? How's it
I
work?
can do incline. I only had it on a flat walk though.
Okay.
But I was on there for like
So
Kind
so
of
I mean,
pathetic.
flat walk, I mean, you're essentially just picking up your feet. Like it's not really like
I did it for
walking.
like 50 minutes though. It was a good use of time to be
Oh, okay,
reading
so you
on.
picked up your feet for 50 minutes. I mean, you
And yet I
know.
still look better than JD. It's crazy. How does that happen?
Because you
Look,
eat
he's got
nothing but
to
a chicken
see how he's
sandwich
got to
every so
suck
often.
in his cheeks just to have any hope of a jawline.
There,
All
there
right.
is there is there is only one chin here.
No, I don't know. Maybe the lighting's doing you a
So you
disservice.
gotta have like a 5 o'clock shadow and then shave a little bit of your neck and then it kind of outlines it a little bit, you
These lights
know?
down
That
here,
actually
they're
is
bad.
that is
I swear I didn't lose it. I swear.
This is literally
I don't
what you
know.
have, Harper. I just
Is
realized.
is our goat what? Well, that's legit. So I can't grow like the way I grow hair here. I can't grow under here. It grows like in patches. So I have to shave
Oh,
with the
I
line
can't grow
anyway.
a neck beard.
But
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
I don't think you want a neck beard.
No,
You
but
jealous?
I've seen people before that have like decent, not great, but decent jawlines, and they have the beard all the way down to here. And it's like, dude, if you shaved it up, you would look $1 million, but they don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's just it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? No, you look
Oh,
good,
me?
Hunter. Well, no, Hunter, yours is
I'm gonna,
fine.
I'm
Yours is fine.
gonna, I'm gonna cut this
Yours
after
is
we're done
fine
recording,
because
actually.
yours grow. This is a comic book podcast. Hunter, yours grows and it thickens on the jawline and then it continues, which is fine. It's when people have the one kind of length
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it blends the whole like chin in
Hmm.
together. Good Lord, dude. This
A
is
beard story? Would that would be what it's
I
called?
kind of want to
A
grow
facial
grow a
hair
big beard
story?
again.
no, you're a big bit. No. Okay.
I
Hunter,
don't
you can
want
grow a
to.
big beard, but you've got to trim these bits. You've got to trim it down so that it
Yes,
blends in. Because
yes.
I've seen you with
I
the
don't
beard and holy incel Batman, that is fucking terrifying. Not happening.
No, no, I'm watching because like Stranger Things 5 came out and David Harbour has like a full beard in that. I'm just like, God damn, I could do that.
Yeah, but your mustache is iconic. Remember when you got rid of it? I hated you. I hated you
Yeah,
so
I know.
much.
Everyone did. Literally
Yeah.
everyone in my life left me.
Remember we
So
were
it's
outside your
like,
house like
Everyone left
Frankenstein with
that.
pitchforks and shit? We'll like burn him.
Kill the beast! Kill the beast!
You guys watch the new Frankenstein on Netflix? I watched it.
I
Did
did.
you?
Yeah, I did.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Cool. Good
I saw
shit.
an interview
Here's the-
beforehand where
I was
it
honestly a
was
little sad because I rated it on Letterboxd, and like usually the second I rate something on Letterboxd, Hunter's like the monkey with the symbols, like he's like, he alerts the group chat like JD's watched something
JD
on
watch
Letterboxd.
something. Yeah, yeah.
There was no text. I felt like I
yeah,
really lost my touch.
you gave it 3 stars, right?
I think I gave it 3.5. That was
Yeah,
good.
That's
Enjoyed it.
it's pretty good.
that. I think that's the same score I gave it.
I
So
wanted I want it would have been a 5 star if Oscar Isaac would have said somehow Frankenstein has returned. I could have been about
That
it,
would
but
yeah, I
actually
was
be
waiting for
close.
that too when he was on the
legit.
ship. Like, wait.
Somehow the monster has returned.
Yeah, there is a line in that movie where Victor's brother looks at him, Victory Stone, by the way, Cyborg, and he goes like, "No, Victor, you are the monster." I'm like, "Oh, okay,
Okay. Yeah, we know. We know.
That's
We
a
know.
great
We've
that.
always
Oh, I get
known.
it now.
that's what it's about." Okay, after showing an hour of Frankenstein's monster, like looking at butterflies and like
Yeah, yeah,
everything, like, oh,
yeah.
okay,
I did kind
makes
of like the
sense.
Frankenstein had the hair like you though, Hunter. He had like kind of long hair,
You look
he's
like
kind of
me, yeah.
yeah. That,
They should
apparently
have
that's
given him a
both accurate.
mustache as well, I
Yeah,
think.
he didn't grow facial hair. What the heck?
I
I think he
am
could.
Frankenstein.
I don't
That'd
know.
be
I
sick as
think I'm
fuck.
gonna do the beard. I think I want to.
I really think that's going to upset me. What if I do the
Talk me out of
mustache
it.
and you do the beard?
We've done that before.
Yeah, not in a long time. I never have a beard anymore. It's like this long. That's it. It's still better
You
than
should grow it
Tyler,
again.
though. Am I right, boys? All right, moving on with
Yeah,
news.
boom.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. So I have Batman Hush, which is a few weeks old. I just want to
Oh,
mention it. Batman
okay.
Hush 2. JDD, know anything about this?
No. All right. First of all, there's been like 2 or 3 different Hush sequels. So why are they calling it Hush 2? Second of all, I've seen from
Tatoosh.
you guys text in the group chat. It's been delayed by like 7 months or something like that.
Yeah.
I
7 months.
Fuck.
boy, do I not miss reading comics. Remember when the worst part of our day, Hunter, was when Doomsday Clock was delayed like 7 months? That's what I'm getting the vibes of from this book. But
Yeah,
at least
well,
Doomsday Clock, I was looking forward to something.
yeah, this is similar where it's like we got part one and then we got part two, and I think it's a 5 issue event. But it's horrible. So since you're out of the pace with comic books and everything, since you've been in space for so long,
Yeah.
I have
um,
been.
Hush 2 was advertised as DC's biggest sequel, not just sequel, but comic books' biggest sequel ever in the history of 85 years of comic
Did they
books.
not market Dark Crisis on Infinite
I was
Earths
going
at
to
the
say
same
all the
way?
three Jokers
Yeah,
like that as well. Three
Yeah,
Jokers. It was
haven't they
like, it's
done
a
this
sequel
marketing
to Killing
before?
Joke.
but they're
Metal
doing
to death
like
metal.
Yeah.
they're doing Jim Lee interviewing, being like, "This is the biggest thing I think DC as a
Jim Lee
company
is the
has
biggest
ever
capper
done."
I've ever met. I mean, I respect the game, but like he says the same. He's like a wind-up toy. He says the same 3 lines when you pull the string, and he's pocket sized.
Basically, yeah.
He's right.
So
He's right.
that's where they're advertising this as. It's the same creative team. So Jeff Lubb and is it Lubb? I said Loeb
I think
earlier and Harper
Loeb,
laughed.
Jeff
It's
Loeb.
lobe.
Loeb,
Yeah, like
yeah.
It's
Okay.
earlobe.
interesting that that's the one you mispronounced. I figured you would have mispronounced the Jeff one because it has a PH and you're dumb.
Yeah,
But I don't know,
That's
Japan.
Loeb.
true. That's true.
Japan.
In his head for a decade, it's been Lub.
It's
Japan.
Loeb is Lub.
Japan
Japan
and
Loeb.
Japan Loeb and Jim
I fucking
Le
hate this guy.
Jim
We got
Le
sorry, can interrupt? I completely forgot about Hunter's fucking D&D channel the other like, and then it got brought up in the group chat,
Okay,
and I
that's
went to
funny.
his newest video, and like every single comment was a hate comment, being like, "That's not how you pronounce insert whatever thing," and I was like, "These people have no idea." Oh my god, you've cultivated an audience, but they don't know who you are, bro. Like we
That's
know
good.
I
people who
That's
listen to
know.
good.
this show know,
I
dude.
know. It's a kind of
There were
funny.
comments in there being like, I think that's kind of a misleading way of saying that. I'm like, this is the deadline guy. They've got no idea.
No, it's deadline. It's deadline.
Deadline,
No,
it's
no, it's
deadline. No, no,
deadline.
no, it's no, no, no.
Steve Trevor's going to return. Yep.
Yeah.
Lazarus Pit.
One day all will be revealed on that channel and they'll be like,
I love
oh,
that Tyler clip from that is like priceless. Where he's like, "You're fucking lying."
You're fucking like, yeah, dude. Oh my God. The amount
that's
of
like 3 years
misinformation,
old now.
man.
That was one of the greatest
Yeah.
episodes of
I'll
all time.
never live it down. Yeah.
You
Anyways, yeah. So
Oh, Hattush. What do you
Japel
guys call it,
Loeb
right?
and Jim Le.
Shut up.
I hate him.
Yeah,
I thought you
they
were going to say Jim Le-E-E.
well, Jeff Jepev Loeb.
Just
I
tell
thought
us.
French. He I don't think has read a single comic book, a single Batman comic
It's
since
Hush.
Hush 1.
Oh,
So it's written as if nothing's happened and no editorial try to stop him or anything. So Red Hood is described as like a brand new character in this.
oh.
And he's evil again.
Guy's
He's
been
killing
around for
people
like 20
after.
years at this point.
Yeah, he has his guns again, which he got rid of. I think in 2019 he ditched the guns, but he has them again in this unexplained. And
Okay.
they describe every character that appears like this is Jason. He took the Batmobiles off the bat, like
The
whoops, he took
Batmobiles
the
off.
the wheels off the Batmobile and all that. Welcome back, JD. He's describing every character
Harper,
except
you've been
for
dealing with this since
Huntress.
I've been gone. My God.
Huntress is the only character that isn't described, so we don't. This is probably Helena Wayne, who,
Mm.
hasn't been a thing in comics in forever. So I'm guessing that's who Jeff Loeb is talking about here. Um, the writing is just terrible, though. It's Batman. So the Joker gets injured, and the Batman performs surgery to save the Joker. That's the first issue because no
Okay.
one wants to save the Joker, this life-threatening injury, except for Batman. So Batman saves him, and now the entire Bat family is trying to kill Batman, and Batman's trying to kill them. This whole run.
What? What do
Is
you
this
mean?
the
Yeah, because they're just
is
like,
this like the
he's
main
insane.
Batman title? Like is this Batman number
Yes,
whatever?
sort of. So this is Batman number 162. This is one
Okay.
specifically. It's not like its own little event thing, but
Okay.
because it had a 7 month delay, Matt Fraction was taking over
Fractions.
Batman next,
Yeah.
and he was starting issue one. So his run was delayed 2 months, and then they decided, screw it, we're just going to release it.
Oh my
So Matt
God,
Fraction has
dude.
been
How do you
releasing
count
his
that
issues.
legacy
So that
numbers
legacy
wise?
numbering gets fucked.
Yeah, does that mean it's
Yeah.
one, like one in, one out, one in, one? Oh my
hmm
So
God.
that means 763 is like his
Batman
and then
4 or something.
764.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all
So
fucked.
yeah,
That's fucking
It's
last
already
crazy.
month
hard enough to
Batman
track.
Yeah.
Last month, Batman issue 3 came out. To 2 weeks ago, Batman 162 came out, and then next week's Batman issue 4, and then in February it's Batman 163, which comes out I think the same day as Batman issue 7.
Jeez.
Because Fractions Run hasn't been delayed at all, and because it was delayed 2 months to like kind of delay the issue one, they've had time to work on the issues. So the issues are coming out faster, but this one's still being
Dude, you
delayed.
said that and my eyes glazed over so fucking hard. I was just like, oh my God.
It's
I kind of
terrible.
hate.
The
I
biggest
remember why I
event
hate
ever.
comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people don't know if it's like Jim Lee's fault or if it's this writer's fault. Like it's probably Jim Lee's fault for being super slow
Wasn't
on this
Jim Lee
stuff.
in like another one that had a big delay that I'm trying to think of?
I'm blaming Scott Lobdell personally.
I think that's a good one to blame.
Probably, yeah. But the writing in general is just awful. Like there's Batman and Catwoman talk to each other in a church. Then somehow a rogue comes in, goes around Batman. He gets knocked out without saying anything, which like gets us kind of funny.
That is funny, yeah.
Looking at context,
He's so
it's like,
shit.
oh, some like Killer Croc got him or something. But it's Damien on a motorcycle who screams "Yippee ki Very in character for Damian Wayne.
Yeah, I was about to say Damian Wayne known for referencing Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard, he loves it, dude. He just loves
You
it.
think Damian Wayne, in Canada's ever even seen Die Hard?
No, no, I think he would have.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, another terrible thing.
I think
So
he
the
prefers
Riddler,
Lethal
who
Weapon,
makes an
though.
appearance in this, I can't say what he says, but
Why
What does
not?
he wait, what does he
you
say?
you know what he says. It's I can.
Can you show the screen?
Show me. Can you show me? Can you
I
show me?
can say it. It's just it's gonna be
Oh, it's
reversed.
because
It's right here.
it's.
I don't even
Oh,
see what it says.
yes.
I'll just say it. He says, "Question: What time is it to expect the unexpected?" Answer: Nigma time.
It's just like it's just
Doesn't
it's
even
just
make sense.
yeah.
It's just his
When
last
you
name.
read it, you're
Is
like,
this literally like a Morbius time? Like, is this like
yeah,
a like
I think that's what they were
one
going
more
for.
billion
But
dollars? Is this
to make
literally
it way worse,
oh, here we go.
before the story Hush 2 started, Chip Zdarsky was on Batman. And a big part of Chip Zdarsky's run is Edward Nygma pays his way out of jail. He
Yeah.
makes a bunch of inventions to help medical advanced technology, gets him out of jail. He starts a company in Gotham. He's reformed, he's a good guy again, and he's now a good person, and he's just making tech to help hospitals.
and
And then
Jeff
this issue
Loeb
comes
said,
out, and he's
there's been no comics since 2002. Bam.
Bam.
yes, but also
Oh.
Matt Fraction's run, which is happening at the same time as this one, has taken that story and has continued it where Riddler is still a good
Yeah,
person.
yeah, exactly. So is this
So at
set
one point,
before? Like, I guess it has to be.
This is set after Zdarsky's run technically and before Fraction's run. So you're saying that like Zdarsky's run,
Mm,
Edward Nygma's a good guy.
mm.
This one he's a bad guy, and then Fraction's run he's a good guy still. So like
I
doesn't
think
make
this is where I
sense.
missed. I
This
think this is
can,
where I missed like the DC Elseworld print, where you could literally just be like, "Yeah, look, it doesn't really matter. It's
mm.
Elseworld, and like you can do whatever you want," instead of like the
Hmm.
well, this
Well,
this is
JD,
going on
what
this.
was the last comic book you read?
It's a great question. I don't know. I don't
Damn.
remember.
Like one that
I mean,
like
I was
released
reading
recently, yeah.
Simon Spurrier's Flash run, but like
Mhm.
that was only probably only 10 issues in.
Oh yeah, it's like
I don't even think he's
over
on
now, I
Flash
think.
anymore.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I'll catch up
There's no Flash
eventually.
writer currently. The next Flash issue is Mark Waid, actually, but it's just like a one-time story.
He's trying to retake his crown after I told him that Williamson has more issues than him,
Yeah,
and
that's right. That's
we
funny.
knew
Yeah, it
that.
was in the there was a preview in the back of this week's like Justice League, but I didn't realize it was. I think he's only writing like three
Isn't
issues
he
or something like
co-writing with
that.
Cantwell or something? I feel like I remember reading this on Reddit.
Yeah, literally written by Mark
With
Waid and Christopher
Christopher Can't
Cantwell.
write well.
But there
Got
was
him.
like a little preview
Hey, he
with Bart
could
and Max.
hang on. I feel like I need to defend
Oh,
Christopher
Max
Cantwell here.
Mercury.
You know what I
Another
found actually, you
character.
know what's something interesting? You know something interesting I found out about Christopher Cantwell?
That he
Is
can't
that
write well.
no, is that people really, 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 really like his Iron Man run a lot. And I
And you think
burned it.
don't you just think it's okay?
I thought it was just okay. I burned out on it really hard and I didn't finish the last like 6 issues of it.
I was
Um,
gonna say, like I remember you liked it in the beginning, and then I just remember you kind of
yeah,
like,
like the
eh.
first, like it started well. It's just all the Korvac stuff went forever, but it seems like it kind of like it ended well and like the arc where he became like a godlike entity and stuff like people seem to really enjoy, which is that's kind of where I burnt out. So I've put it on my Marvel Unlimited. I'm gonna reread that series and finish the last few issues and give it a try. Cause I read like I mean I'd read it before, but his Doctor Doom book is genuinely good. And
Yeah.
I believe that he's a good writer. I just think I got tired of I don't know how I go with
It
comics
was like
where
a really
like
long quarterback story, right? Wasn't it
the
like 12
Korvac
issues?
story is the
That
entire book. And I think I
right.
really wore out on like, oh my God, it's 20 fucking issues of this one motherfucker. Like I
I
just
do
couldn't do
recall
it.
that.
So I'll give it a go. But I also said in the chat, JD, I don't know if you saw it, but I can feel that at a point I'm gonna get bitten by the flash bug again and just catch up. I can feel that it will
I mean,
happen.
you still never even read Jeremy Adams' run, right? Like you're that far
I
back.
read the first like 7 or 8 issues.
Why didn't you use the numbers before that?
Yeah, I read the first 7 or 8 issues. Yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there.
Yeah.
DC, I just like I don't know where I stand. Like I really
Well, you're reading Fractions Batman, right?
read again. I told you, I think I'll drop that and like read it in bulk. I just
Oh,
like
it's
reading things in
good.
bulk.
But
I
it
don't.
is good though.
And it's weird. I like haven't had the bug to like really get back into like the issues I'm missing. And I'm sure like Jeremy Adams' Green Lantern's great and Williamson Superman's
It is.
great. But, like
Oh, better.
just haven't had the bug for it. And it's
You'll
weird.
also
I've
catch
never
up in a flash. Well, pun intended. You'll
huh?
catch up
Huh?
in a
Hold
flash.
on a minute. Say
Like
that again.
I feel like I want to use this podcast just to like update you on what's happening with these worlds and everything. Because even though if you don't get it now, I think it's something to you eventually will,
Yeah, I'll
and
look
it's something
forward
to look
to.
forward to at least.
Yeah,
Like a main character in Williamson Superman is Superboy Prime. He's like a
yeah, that
main
is
character
fun.
in that book,
That is fun. Yeah.
and he's great in it. He Superman and Superboy Prime are stuck in another world, and Superman's like panicking to get out, and Superboy Prime's just like, just get Silver Age, man, and punches reality and throws Superman in.
Hunter, can you just pause exactly the way you are right now? Because your hair looks fucking glorious, dude. I'm sorry to look at it. The
I
way
was getting
he's got
ready
it
for
like it's coiffed up with the headphones holding. He looks
Got a
fucking good. Sorry, not to glaze too hard, but
little.
like, damn,
You can keep going, man. You can keep going.
no, the
you could
glazing
be
is too
Now
my
much.
imagine this
bubba,
with a
bro.
full
Do you want to be
beard, like a
my
Viking
bubba?
beard.
Full beard.
Yeah, imagine that. I just want to send you guys a photo real quick of one of the pages in Hush, just to show that how terrible
Phone.
this writing is.
That's my
Okay.
part of
For a
this.
bit of context, the whole Bat family's trying to beat up Batman.
This
I
is the
just read
last
this.
thing I got sent, by the way, was JD being like, let me.
Let me, little pig, little
I
pig.
thought it would be a
So
big hit for you. You love Walking Dead.
I do. It was
so
funny. It was good joke.
the Bat family's trying to take out Batman. Then the Batmobile drives out of nowhere, shows up. Jason Todd gets out and just starts running away, and Batman's just like, "Let him go, let him go." And so Huntress chases him for some
That,
reason.
that was my disgruntled technology
Look how
face.
annoyed he looks, dude.
100%. I was like, come on, man, let me in. I thought it'd be one of those like instant.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Took a
My
minute.
bad, Cur.
Oh my
Jason
back.
climbs up a ladder on the side of a building, and Huntress chases him. And this is then Jason falls off somehow when Huntress chases him. And I'm just gonna send you guys the page just so you understand how
Bro
terrible
fell
this
off.
writing is of the Bat family fighting for what seems to be not a very good reason. And as you guys read this, I'll just say for the audience sake, because this is a podcast and we should keep talking. Comic stores have mentioned around on like
Oh.
subreddits, the comic book subreddit, like they're pitching this story because it's so bad, it's good. It's just ridiculous to read this and be like,
Yeah,
how is
okay.
this
Yeah,
a
yeah,
real
yeah.
comic that was published? Because it's like things are happening, but it's never explained why it's
Pull me up
happening, and
and
it's
I'll
so
tell you the truth
terrible.
about what's really going on. Look, I've got a bullet in my shoulder. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. I don't want to die again. Fine,
Yeah,
tell me
that
this
was
truth.
cringe.
Never trust anyone in this family. I'm an idiot. Impressive. That is bad. That is
Like,
really
So
Did
genuinely
ChatGPT
terrible.
write this?
the fact that like it
That's bad.
implies since Huntress just landed on her feet from falling off this that they weren't high up. So why is Jason saying, I don't want to
I
die?
don't want to
He's getting
die. Yeah, dude, you'll be fine.
and Huntress falls off. Huntress doesn't have powers or anything.
Wait,
She can use the
wait, yeah, this
cape to
is
like help
Jason. This is
herself.
Jason Todd saying the man was beaten to death by the Joker with a crowbar and he's scared of
From
falling off of like a railing.
like 10 feet.
It's like, what is going on in this? And that's the last time he appears in this
That's
issue.
admittedly like I don't that's one of those pages that I would implore listeners of the show to actually like seek that out and read it just to like we're not doing justice to how bad that looks. Like you read it and that feels like a Disney Channel fucking kids movie, dude. That's rough as.
It is a horrible
Rough as
issue,
guts.
and I read it, and then I got this 2 weeks ago. I read this today. When I go to my comic store next week, I'm just gonna be like, make sure you get the next issue of Hush on my shelf
Hatoosh, yeah.
in like 7 months.
Aren't they doing Hathreesh? Isn't
Jobs.
there a Hathreesh?
They announced Hush 3 and Hush 4 as well before part 1
Hafoosh.
came out.
They're doing
So I
Hafoosh.
don't think that it's gonna
Oh no, that
happen
would be
Do
because
you think
Hathor.
Hathresh will actually happen or no?
no, this is doing terribly. The sales have dropped extremely
Well,
and it's
when you
getting
don't have a
terrible
book for seven
reviews.
months, how do you expect, anyone to
Yeah, and it's like Batman with Matt Fraction is happening right now and everyone's enjoying
Hey
it.
JD, how many months has this book been delayed?
like maybe like 6 or 7?
Oh,
This is the death of this show, dude.
I haven't been
poor
on the
people
show in a while.
driving
Is that
right
still
now
big?
listening.
It's
Are
cool,
there any
yeah.
It's
references
still
on
Are
the
you
show?
up
huge.
with all
It's
the
still
memes,
huge. It's
JD?
relevant.
Well, you're like a teacher, so I feel like you probably deal with that all day long.
I literally, yeah, oh,
Like
dude.
whenever I see like a teacher, like I feel bad for them. I'm like, you probably like if someone sets off a 6-7 bomb in your room, it probably just goes like all around. It's like the wave or something.
A 6-7 bomb. See, I don't even know what that is. Is that an American thing?
Oh, like I've seen like a group of school children like walking in a park. If I yelled like 6-7, like all of a sudden they'll all start doing it. There'll be like a 6-7 bomb, right?
Can you stop following groups of children around the park, JD? We've told you to stop this.
They followed me. I'm being set
They
up.
follow me. They follow me.
How many times, JD? How many times?
R. Kelly did nothing wrong.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
okay.
I'm
Hey,
gonna say, I'm gonna
Justice,
say,
He was
Justice
wrongfully
League.
arrested.
I don't think he was wrongfully arrested. I reckon he admitted it, dude.
Hey guys, Justice League, look, Batman Beyond and Alan
That one was a
Scott
joke. The
Kingdom
female pilot
Come.
one was not a joke. This was a
Oh my
joke.
god, that the pilot one was also a joke. We hope. Oh no. Oh JD.
Uh,
I'm gonna look it up after.
Just
look what
what the
up?
fuck? Who cares?
Justice League came out and it's pretty good, and I don't really have much to say about it
Did I see
besides
Batman Beyond
Terrific
on the
10
cover?
is
Is that a
cool.
thing?
Yeah, he pointed to
Yes,
it.
it is.
What's
Idiot.
And
up?
Alan Scott
All right,
Kingdom Come, Green
you know what,
Lantern.
Harper? Boxing match is back on.
Well, look at you, Pudge boy. I'd probably get my
I'm
fist
in the
fucking
heavyweight
stuck.
division now.
I'd punch you and I get stuck in you like fucking Sandman, dude.
I'm the blob.
Old Doughboy over here. Come on, yeah.
He's Clayface.
You just call me Blob.
Oh God.
Imagine you meet JD in real life, he's actually the blob.
Just
He uses a filter every time he's on camera.
Uh, Tyler has met me in real life. I was not the blob. I mean, that was a couple years ago, but I was not the blob.
Okay, hey Tyler, can you confirm that? Oh, he's
Tyler
not
and I
here.
both like. I
Not
remember
here
like
to
when we met,
confirm.
like we kind of looked each other up and down, and we both like at the same time were like, "You're taller than I expected."
hey, look, it's JD squaring up for the boxing match. There he is.
Okay, that's
Damn,
Victor.
there's a vein right there. That's a vein.
That's a
I
stress vein.
I was gonna say, is that full of cheese whiz? That's a roadie joke from Endgame, dude. Fucking hell. Scrape
That's
from
a
the bottom.
roadie. Algae
Again,
rhythm.
get those hate comments in. They're all being printed and put on my wall.
Yeah, please send hate comments to JD, please.
Nothing but hate comments on this video,
Send them
please.
to the Hero Story DM. I'll be doing sit-ups for every hate DM we get.
You could be like serious too. You don't have
Film
to
it. Can you
joke.
film it for content?
I will film it for content. It'll be like an Eye of the Tiger like music video. It'll be good.
Mm.
We can't use Eye of the Tiger. We'll get copyright strike.
We'll do the
No,
Kids
we'll
Bop version of Eye of the
yeah, we'll
Tiger.
cover it. We'll cover it.
There we
Yeah.
go.
It'll actually be Harper singing it with Hunter doing like the beat, the dan dan
But
dan dan.
Man.
yeah, okay, I can do
We
that. I
actually
can do
just
that.
loop the clip of Hank from Breaking Bad doing it just
Yeah,
over and
that's no, that's good. That will definitely not be really fucking annoying. That's cool as, yeah.
Just looping it constantly. Oh, Hank, I know what that is now.
You stupid son of a bitch.
we had a
I made
good
up this
thing.
mind 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That was a different character, JD.
Yeah, JD
I'm
went for a
sure.
different. Yeah, JD probably went for maybe a better quote though. We had a good thing.
I can't do anything right, can I?
Your pride and your ego. Good stuff.
He made up his mind
That's a
10
good
minutes ago. I'm
impression.
switching back to the other
Yeah, yeah,
character now.
yeah. You are
So
not.
I'm going to explain the why Batman Beyond's here for JD because it's kind of cool. Do you know what Smart Doomsday is?
I've heard ramblings.
Okay,
Yeah.
because that was a reveal like a year ago. But Smart Doomsday's still involved, and he can kind of travel through time and everything. Grodd tried taking Smart Doomsday's power and messed up time, and a bunch of heroes from other time zones of like the future and the past came to the present, and there was like 30 different characters. So it was like classic Harley Quinn. Then we got like Kingdom Come Superman and Batman Beyond, obviously, and just a bunch of characters. And then at the end of the story, they found a way to send everyone back, except 10 of them couldn't go home for some reason. And Mr. Terrific doesn't know why. And so he's working with the Red Tornado and Blue Beetle, and they're trying to like take court and they're trying to figure out why that is. But in the meantime, these people are stuck in the present with no way to get home. Even though even like Barry's just like, I can't just bring them back because they're still in their time zone, so that would make two of them
You said
there.
they have no way home.
I did.
Say that
But yeah,
again.
among that team, there's like 90s Guy Gardner, there's Batman Beyond, there's Alan Scott, Green Lantern from Kingdom Come, Superman Blue is a part of that team. But since
Hmm,
they're here, and 90s Aquaman with like the one arm, and then 90s Aquaman is also
the
like
best Aquaman.
po like Arthur Curry Jr. just was killed when he was sent to this
Oh,
time
no
Oh,
too.
way, dude.
So he's like kind of depressed in a way. There's a scene
I would
in
imagine.
like the last issue where he goes to like Aquaman's room in like
It
the
wouldn't
headquarters
phase
and
me.
he
I'm
looks
built different.
around. Yeah, yeah, of course. He looks around, he sees like a picture of Arthur Jr. and he just like starts breaking down, like, "Oh God, I never get him
My
back,"
hand.
kind of
I
thing.
guess he can't get a tissue because of the hook, right? That'll be
Yeah, yeah.
dangerous.
It
Yeah,
just
he
keeps
can't.
trying.
He
Yeah, oh,
tries
that's
and he
good.
just stabs himself in the eye, so now he has an eye patch. Kind of go hard. But anyway, since they're superheroes, they still want to help. And so Mr. Terrific calls them the Terrific 10, and they just are going around helping people. So it's kind of cool. Because right now there's no heroes on Earth because of DCKO, which is the current event happening. Dark Knights of Steel 3, essentially, because it's Scott Snyder writing
Hmm,
it.
cool.
It's not Dark Knights of Steel. It's in the center of the earth. There's a tournament happening where everyone needs to actually like try their hardest, otherwise they lose. Weird analogy or weird comparison, I should say. Have you ever seen the Wizards of Waverly Place movie?
Wow, that is a fucking crazy analogy. Okay.
Have you guys
I'm
ever
Hold on,
seen
listening.
stay with
it?
me now. Stay with me now.
Yeah. Explain. No,
You
elaborate on both.
okay? Well, at the end, Alex and Justin have to compete in a tournament to become the wizard of the family. And if they don't try their hardest, they get eliminated immediately. So they can't be like, I'll go easy on you because you're my brother or something like that. Or I'll go easy on you because you should have the title. They have to try their hardest.
Hmm.
So the DC's heroes and villains are in this thing and they have to go against each other. Like they have to actually try, otherwise they lose. Batman gets taken out first round, which was pretty cool. And also like power scalers. I like that about power scalers. Like they're all annoyed because Batman did have prep time in this issue and he gets stabbed in
Yeah,
the
no,
back
good. No, I
immediately.
love
But
that. We talked about this last week.
yeah,
Fuck him.
I think like Lex just stabs him in the back immediately because some villains are there too. But it's pretty cool. This current issue, they had a bunch of items from. It's not just fights too. Like round two, I'll pull it up on here actually. Round two, they have I think it's 10 or 12 to 16 items from DC like magical artifacts hidden in a map of. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I can't hear you. That's
Oh
funny.
no.
I
You
I
can still
literally
hear me.
hate Hunter
So
Murray,
We can
and
just
I
chat
don't
shit
care who
about this
hears it.
fucking idiot, dude.
I don't
Like,
care who
I
hears
just
it. He's
realized like I
not
don't have
JD, I know
anybody
you
who
made that
enjoyed it.
joke earlier, but if Hunter was my pilot, I'm jumping out the fucking plane. I'm killing
100%.
myself, dude. I'm
I think I'd
literally.
actually take the woman pilot over Hunter. He's so
Why?
incompetent.
You've
I'm just kidding.
quadrupled
That's
fucking down there.
really cool.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, there you go. I can
Can
hear
you
you now.
still not hear us?
I can hear you now.
We said
I don't
nothing
know what happened.
We
abnormal or
said how
strange.
much we love Hunter Murray.
Yeah. And how
We
much
I
said
believe
relieved
it.
you
we
are
actually
that I'm.
said it's Murraying time.
We did. Yeah, that's exactly what we said. And JD admitted, he said,
I'm
I am a
glad.
bit pudgy these days, but Hunter looks great. That's what he said.
I read your lips saying that actually. Oh, here we are.
Hunter, can
So
I give
yeah,
you
they
one guess as to what JD made a joke about?
yeah,
What was it? What do
woman.
you? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
predictable,
I
isn't
had
it?
a
Yeah.
feeling. I had a
Yeah.
You
feeling.
got
Yeah,
me.
a little bit, a
You
little
got
bit.
me. Breaking bad. You got me.
They
Interesting that JD's the only one of us that doesn't have a long time partner, by the way.
I
I
I love
wonder
women.
why.
I
I
love
thought you
women
said
that don't love me.
log
I'm
time
waiting,
partner.
Harper. I'm
I'm like
waiting for
someone
your
that logs
wedding to go
letterbox
find a
with you.
nice Aussie broad.
It's not going to happen for you, bro. I'm sorry.
What?
It's not going to happen.
Vicky is
What?
the only Australian
I could only
who's a
invite
woman.
two members of the podcast. So I invited Sean and then Sean again.
You invited Sean and
Can you
then Mark Wade.
imagine?
Mark Wade's the
You
only
go
one
to
who wished
pick
you
him
happy
up at
birthday.
Yeah.
So
I
you go to
invited
pick him up for
Sean
the
and Scott
airport and
Lobdell,
two
dude.
Seans walk out.
That'd be.
fine. Maybe at Hunter's wedding, a nice Canadian broad.
We're not getting invited to that, dude. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
You need money for that.
Well, yeah, that's why.
Wait, you mean he has the money for it? We're just not invited straight up.
No, we're just not invited. It was one of the first things I said to him when he got engaged. I went, "Well, we won't be coming." And he went, "Yeah, but it's not that I don't dislike you guys."
Wow,
Yeah.
fake.
It's because
Look,
it's because I hate you guys.
if I could ever convince a woman
Someone
to
does.
marry me, I'd invite you guys.
I'm inviting you guys. Whether you can make it or not, I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you
but
know when yours is, Harper?
Yeah, October 31st, 2027.
is it actually
Wait,
Halloween?
actually?
No, I don't know, but it'll be around that time. It will be
What if
late
everyone
That
came in
sounded
2027.
like a real
costume? That would
day.
actually go kind of hard.
Yeah, I proposed in October. Maybe I'll get married on Halloween. I don't know.
That would be very fitting for you.
Yeah.
Would everyone have to dress in Halloween costumes?
Yes.
That would go hard.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be Spat Sector.
Yeah, you could be. Well, JD probably could do it better. He
Bunch
could
of
just paint
pillows.
himself green.
Oh, that's true. Bodysuit. Like you
Just
see those
bodysuit, yeah.
bodysuits?
I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go as Fat Bastard from the Austin Powers movies. 'Cause that's big right now. So big and bloated and
Perfect. You
big.
just
He'll go to shower after and be like, "Oh, you know, you dressed as the Blob."
yeah. Actually, I don't know that my shower's big enough. You might have to go somewhere else.
He's just gonna have to hope it rains.
Uh brutal, man.
It's a little bit cloudy. JD's standing in a dirt field with
Please.
a like, bottle of shampoo looking up. He's like, you know, a Family Guy when Peter like loses his clothes and his belly just hangs over his knees.
Go outside and hope it rains.
Fuck, man.
Anyways, yeah, DCKO. Round two is not a fight. Everyone's in a field of dead gods, and they have to find. It's like a race to find a bunch of like magical DC artifacts, and whoever finds them gets to move on to the next round. So like the blue beetle scarab's in here for some reason. A mother box, Psycho Pirates, Medusa mask, Thor's hammer, I guess. Lasso of Truth. One of them is a Black Lantern ring, which is kind of cool. One of them is a Speed Force ring. JD would love to see who gets that one.
Who gets it?
Harley Quinn.
No!
And And that's all. I guess I'll say it ends with Lex specifically went after the Black Lantern ring. He gets it, and then he uses it to control all the Celestial gods to take out a bunch of people, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
that's kind of how it ends.
Sounds cringe, garbage.
I don't
Yeah.
have any more
Yeah.
comics this week, I think. Oh, I read Green Lantern. It was just a Green Arrow team up. It was fun, but nothing noteworthy.
I read Doctor Strange issue 58 from like the early 80s.
How was that? Was that on the
Yeah,
treadmill?
yeah, was that one was on the treadmill actually. What did I read? No, it's just been a bunch of Doctor Strange actually. I've been reading some Strange Tales from the 80s. Oh, haven't read it in like 9 years.
Reddit? We're talking
Read
about Reddit
it?
now. Did you see the Reddit controversy happening this week?
No, what was the Reddit controversy?
No, you can go on. I won't. There was
Was there
a pretty,
actually? Was there a Reddit
yeah.
controversy? Oh, I would
Mhm.
love to.
But
I genuinely would love to know what it was.
do you want to do your thing first?
Okay, sure. I hadn't read it since the first year of university.
Reddit. Did you hear about the Reddit
Oh
controversy that
my
happened?
God. But I reread Doctor Strange Into Shambhala, which is a like an 80-page Marvel graphic novel
Oh, was
by
that the one you were talking about pirating because they didn't have like a reprint or something like that?
yeah, so the only way to read it since I mean, I guess since it first got released is to either track down copies for ridiculous amounts of money or go on pirate comic book sites. And if that's the only
Arrgh.
option, whatever. I mean, that was definitely how I read it back then because there was no
How
other
many
way to
pictures
read
of
it.
Marge did you
And
see?
only in this year, in a Doctor Strange Marvel Masterworks, they finally reprinted it for the first time and had like JMD do like an intro for it and be like, I've always wanted this to get reprinted. Like, I'm so happy that it's happened and blah, blah, blah. And it was like, it was so exciting. I'm like, okay, you can actually read it now. Now, granted, I still got to buy the physical book. I did just torrent it, but in a different way, technically. But still, it's so cool that like I can now buy it and own it physically.
Yeah,
When it hasn't existed for so long. Because
it
it's
looked cool.
fucking it's beautiful, dude. Like in the little
Marvel went
write
like
up.
hard in the 80s and 90s with those like random like graphic like one shots that
So,
just
but I
are
love that shit.
like paintings.
Like, well, that's the thing. So, Dan Green, who did the art on it, like they were talking about in the intro. I'm not sure if it was JMD was talking about this or if it was whoever was like collecting the other issues or whatever, but was talking about like, there was no deadline for a Marvel graphic novel, so they could just spend as much time on it as they needed to, which was good because the pages apparently took forever to get out. But then also, the pages look like this.
It still
They
didn't
look
take
like
as long as Jim Lee with
Oh,
Hush too.
that
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. This would have taken shorter than that. That's sad. But like it's just fucking it's so pretty, dude.
That is sick.
Ooh,
It's
that
so
is
pretty.
really cool.
Whereas my favorite is I don't know why. I just love this one here. I just love it. I think it looks so sick. Yeah. Good
That is
stuff.
cool. Looks
Yeah,
like endless winter.
sure, man. Hunter, you would not be able to read it, dude, because like this is one of the double page spreads. Look at all the words. You just
Oh,
wouldn't be
no
able
way.
to.
He would just slip right past it and be like, that was a good page.
Yeah, you'd be like, wow,
No,
that was
the
really
like, that
well
looked cool.
written.
The
Yeah.
yeah.
For some
Um,
reason, Doctor Strange was looking at the sun.
boo. It's good stuff.
Ah!
Ah,
Wait, isn't that
Do
what
you
you guys
actually
think
want to
when
know the
I
Reddit
pop up
thing?
in the group chat?
sorry.
Isn't that what
Oh,
you guys think when I pop up in the group chat right there?
the reaction image. Yeah, what was the?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I
That's what
fucking
every time
love.
you say anything, I'm like, oh,
I don't even know if I still. Oh, I do still have it. Yeah, it's just. I love it, dude.
he lives.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. What was the
Yeah,
Reddit
so
controversy?
r/art controversy. I don't know if you saw this, but
Oh, was it AI stuff?
no.
No.
There's a rule in the art subreddit that you can't self-promote yourself. You can post your art, but you can't be like, buy it here, kind of thing,
Okay.
which is fair. I think that's normal. But someone posted some art there, a very big artist who, if you go like top of all time, a lot of the posts are from this artist here. And he posted something, and someone's just like, "This is beautiful. Like, where else do you post your work outside Reddit?" And he posted a bunch of links. And one of the words that he mentioned was print. And print is an automatic comment
Mm.
remover because you can't sell prints on Reddit.
Hmm.
So he mentioned that, and then instead of his comment getting removed, the whole post got deleted. So he reached
Oh,
out to the moderator team, being like, "Hey, why did you delete my post?" And the mods were just like, well, the mod that he was talking to was just like, "Oh, it's because you mentioned print, and we had to remove that." And it's like, "Oh, well, I wasn't selling anything. I was just linking to my other social medias, and print just happened to be in one of the like
Mm.
links there. Could you bring it back?" And the guy's just like, "Actually, I don't like the way you're talking to me. How about I remove all your posts?" And the guy's just like,
whoa.
"What are you talking about? What did I do here?" And the mod's just like, "I don't like your attitude. Consider yourself removed." So all of his post history on the art subreddit got deleted. And
Was
th th
this
we know this
Reddit
because the guy
moderator
took
wearing a
screenshots.
was
Bro,
this
that
guy
is the
wearing
Wearing
a
most.
what?
fedora when he was running the Reddit page?
A
Like,
fedora and a red armband,
Yeah,
probably.
that's the most
I
But
Reddit
then
knew it.
mod
he,
shit I've ever heard, dude.
but then the guy's just like, "What the heck did I do? I
Yeah.
asked a question and you
Yeah.
deleted all my posts on the subreddit I post on most." And the moderator's just like, "That's not all I could do. I don't like your attitude. I'm reporting you for harassing me." And then somehow got this guy, this artist, banned on Reddit for 3 days, the whole website for 3 days.
What?
3 days go by, he comes back, he makes a post kind of showing this all, and the moderator team's just like, you are harassing the community. I don't know why you're doing this and everything. And the artist's just like, because I just asked a question, you made me banned from Reddit. And the moderator started being like, "I don't know even know who you are. Why are you trying to do this? You're trying to just insult the moderator team." Obviously, this blew up.
Mm.
Moist Critical even made a video.
Oh, no way. So that's how you
And
know about it.
so
Hey, what's up,
that is how I
guys?
know about it.
There's been a
Yeah.
controversy
Because
in
Hunter was the one making the video.
r
Yeah.
slash art.
Yeah, I was on
This
recorded.
goober,
But
this
I
goober over here.
But then, because of this, everyone's just like, "What the hell is this moderator's problem?" So they start posting on the art subreddit, being like, "What is this guy's problem? Can he be removed as moderator?"
Yeah.
And today, this happened a couple hours ago, on the art subreddit, there's a pinned post right now up from the moderator team being like, "You all win for harassing us. We resign."
Oh
And now there's no
my.
moderators. It's like,
You
how
fucking
pathetic can you
babies.
be?
Yeah, how pathetic. You're a fucking Reddit
Resign?
mod, dude. Like,
Um,
get a job.
You're
Fucking
unpaid. What do you
loser.
mean resign? But everyone's just calling him out because like that is pathetic. But even there's like deeper, it goes deeper than that because people are finding this moderator's history and turns out that he banned someone earlier, or it might have been a different mod of the art subreddit for posting AI art, but it wasn't AI art. And this
Ah.
artist proved it by like releasing his Photoshop files. So you can see the history showing that it's not
They
AI
released
art.
the
And that
files?
moderator, they released the files.
Oh, thank
Turns
God.
out not AI, it's real.
JD was there too. What?
He was.
I was too
And
big to fit on the island.
they the moderator
It
instead of being
flipped.
like instead of the moderator being like, "My bad, not AI, I'm sorry," he instead said, "Well, it looks like AI and AI could have made it way better than yours anyways."
Oh
You're a
my God.
moderator on an art subreddit.
Yeah, bro. What?
But yeah, that's the Reddit controversy. I wonder if that post is still up. Reddit.
I actually thoroughly enjoyed hearing about that. And if you guys enjoyed hearing about that too, then hopefully you'll tune in for next week's episode of A Hero
Nice.
Story.
Nice,
We'll
dude.
have all four of us returning to the show, plus special guest Sean Gribben and Sean Gribben too. So that will be
Actually, I won't be
awesome.
there. I'm watching the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie in
I'll
a
kill
tuxedo.
you. I'll kill you dead, Hunter Murray.
I know.
Should we end it?
Oh,
Yeah. I gotta go hit the treadmill. So
For A Hero Story, I'm Harper.
I'm
I'm
JD.
Hunter. Say the
Plus
thing.
size JD.
JD is a sexist bigot. Don't trust anything he fucking says.